air buzzed with excitement and tension as you stood in the preparation room of the world's biggest fashion show. Models filled around, their hair and makeup teams working diligently to ensure everyone looked perfect. The atmosphere was electric, filled with nervous energy and anticipation. You glanced over at Jean, who was adjusting his outfit with the help of a girl model from B Company. They shared a laugh, their camaraderie putting you at ease for a moment. Hubby was nearby, playfully teasing another model as he donned his outfit. You smiled at their banter, grateful for the light-hearted moment amidst the pressure. Finally, the time arrived for the show to begin. You took a deep breath, smoothing down the fabric of your design, a stunning fusion of traditional Korean hanbok and modern aesthetics. The stage lit beamed brightly, illuminating the runway, and the audience murmurs glistened as the first model stepped out. The model began their walks, strutting down the runway with confidence. Each look was more breathtaking than the last, showcasing vibrant colors and intricate details. As the main company's turn approached, your heart raced. When it was time for Jin Hoppy and the two girls from B Company to showcase their designs, you felt a wave of pride wash over you. They stepped onto the runway, the combination of Hamburg's flowing fabric and modern cuts stunning everyone in attendance. Gasps echoed through the crowd, and whispers of admiration filled the air. As the models continued to walk, you catch antipates of the judge's comments. The blend of traditional and contemporary is remarkable. This collection truly stands out. The craftsmanship is impeccable. You beamed, feeling your hard work pay off as the audience reacted enthusiastically to your designs. Finally, the show concluded and everyone gathered for the award ceremony. The tension in the air was palpable as the announcer took the stage. And now for the awards. The Best Collection awards go to Min Closet and B Wardrobe. Cheer erupted from the crowd, and you watched as Noor and Yoongi walked up to the stage, beaming with pride. They accepted the award gracefully, taking a moment to thank their team. Thank you so much. This closet is a collaboration of vision and hard work, and we are thrilled to see it recognized. We set out to honor tradition while embracing modernity, and it's amazing to see the impact it has made. Thank you to everyone involved. The speech filled you with warmth and inspiration, but as they finished, the tension returned. You stood backstage, fidgeting with your hands as the announcer continued. And now for the Best Designer Award. Your heart pounded in your chest and you exchanged nervous glances with your colleagues. The winner is Park Wyan. Silence fell for a moment before the room erupted into cheers. You stood frozen, unable to believe what you just heard. Finally, snapping out of your look, you rushed to the stage, your heart racing as you accept the award. The applause was deafening, and tears of joy filled your eyes. You stood before the cover, gripping the award tightly, overwhelmed by the support of your friends and colleagues. I can't believe this is happening. Thank you all so much. This collection represents year of passion and dedication, and I'm honored to share it with everyone. Thank you to my amazing team. As you step off the stage, the reality of the moment began to sink. You had just done it. You had made your mark in the world of fashion, and it was just the beginning of your journey. As everyone gathered in the restaurant for a celebratory treat, the atmosphere was filled with joy and excitement. You were sitting next to Jimin, holding your hand in your lap. As everyone settled in around the large table, the whole place buzzed with energy, and the light music in the background added to the happy mood. Jungkook, who was sitting across from you, playfully leaned forward with a mischievous grin. So, how does it feel to the best designer of the year? You smile, still in disbelief. It feels unreal. I still can't believe it happened. Jimmy smiled proudly and patted your back. Well, believe it, you deserve it. Everyone at the table clapped and cheered, and Hobby added in his usual energetic style. Next round of drinks is on me. Let's talk to the designer who made it to the top. Yoongi, who had been mostly quiet, gave you a small nod, which felt like a huge compliment coming from him. You also leaned in and smiled softly. You have made us all proud today.
Suddenly, Johann, who had been watching everyone with sleepy eyes, started stretching out his tiny hands towards Yogi. Dada! The table burst into laughter as Yogi reached over to take Johann into his arms. Thanks, Mark. Look like he knows where the fun is. Sounded Jagger, or maybe he just want to hang out with his dada. Yoongi gave a rare smile as Johan settled in his lap, happily playing with Yoongi's fingers. You watched the two of them together, your heart swelling with warmth. The conversation flowed naturally after that, with everyone sharing stories and cracking jokes. You started an impromptu best worst puns contest, making everyone groan and laugh at the same time. Why don't designers ever play hide and seek because good designs is hard to find? Mio rolled her eyes with a chuckle. That's what terrible, Jungkook nodded enthusiastically, which is exactly why it's so good. The whole table erupted in laughter, the tension from the fashion show gone long. Everyone relaxed, enjoying the moment and celebrating your success. Jimin catch your eye and gave you a warm smile, mouthing, "I'm proud of you." And for the first time in a long while, everything felt perfect. As the evening settled in, you and Yumi were driving home, to the soft hums of the engine filling the quiet space between you. Johan was asleep in the back seat, his little head bobbing gently with the car's movement. Jimin went with Mel, so Yungi offered a drive to home. The silence lingered, but you could sense Yungi's tension growing. It was unusual for him to seem nervous, and you couldn't help but steal glances at him as he focused on the road. Suddenly, he broke the silence, his voice a bit shaky. I was thinking tomorrow evening there's a party for the award ceremony. When Closet and Bay Company are hosting it together. You frowned slightly, curious where he was going with this. Noor said everyone has to bring a partner. I wanted to ask if you to be my partner. Your heart raced at his word, a rush of warmth flooding your cheeks. It felt like the world around you paused for a moment as you processed his request. You want me to be your partner? He glanced over at you, his expression serious yet hopeful. Yeah, I mean, if you're okay with it. You could see the faint blush on his cheeks, and it made your heart flutter even more. Of course, I do love to. A smile broke across his face, and he felt a sense of relief wash over you. You couldn't believe how happy you felt, knowing you to get the attend the party together as partners. Great, I will pick you up around 7 then. The rest of the drive home was filled with a comfortable silence, but this time it felt different, charged with unspoken excitement about the evening to come. As you pulled up to your house, you realized that this could be the start of something beautiful between you and Yoongi. You stood in front of the mirror, adjusting the peach pink frock that hugged your figure just right. Your hair was straight and flowing, framing your face perfectly without any elaborate styling. You had opted for a cute, simple look, just enough to feel confident yet modest. As you turned to see Jimin, who was also dressed up, Neo asked him to be her partner at the party. Oh my god, my sister is looking like a princess. I'm sure today Minyongi will faint. You playfully roll your eyes, feeling a blush dripped on your cheeks. Yeah, how does Minyongi come to into this? Jimin grinned, clearly enjoying the teasing. What? Don't be so over smart. Everyone knows you both have something. You shook your head, denying it, though a small part of you was excited by his word. Nothing is like that. Jimmy raised an eyebrow, smirking mischievously. Okay, let's see. He glanced at the clock on the wall, realizing he was running late. Okay, I'm going. I have to pick up Meow too. Are you sure we will come to pick you? You noted a flutter of anticipation in your stomach. Yeah, no go. Jimmy waved as he rushed out of the door, leaving you alone with Johan, who was dressed in a cute little suit, looking every bit adorable as he could. He was sitting on the couch, happily sipping milk. Suddenly, you heard the honk of a car outside, followed by a message from Yoongi letting you know he had arrived. You smile standing up together, Johan. Come on, Johan, let's go see Yoongi. Johan beamed, running out the door with excitement. Dada! As he dashed towards the car, you followed, your heart racing. The moment you stepped outside, you catch sight of Yoongi. He was standing by the car, looking deep in the black suit. But the moment his eyes landed on you, his expression shifted from friendly to shock. Yoongi's eyes widened as he took in your appearance, his mouth slightly agape. His gaze was intense, and you could feel your cheeks heating up under his scrutiny. For a moment, it felt like the world around you faded away, leaving just the two of you in that moment. Then, as if pulled from a trance, he quickly regained his composure through the air and your eyes remained. He reached down, picking up Johan with a smile that didn't quite mask his surprise. Hey buddy, ready for the party? Johan's Leo wrapping his tiny arms around Jung's neck. You couldn't help but smile at the sight of them together. It felt like everything was falling into place. And as you approached them, you knew tonight would be special. As you arrived at the party venue, a lavish banquet hall filled with a sparkling light and elegant decoration, the atmosphere buzzed with excitement. The sound of the laughter and chatter echoed through the room, but the moment you stepped inside the along with Youngie and Johan, the entire stage seemed to hush. Media personnel stationed outside the venue suddenly turned to their cameras towards you, their lenses snapping away, eager to capture the moment. The sight of Yoongi, the CEO of Mini Closet, holding a child in his arms, catch everyone's attention. You walk confidently beside him, feeling the weight of their curious gazes. You heard whisper ripple through the crowd, speculating about your relationship with Yoongi. Is she his partner? Who is that child? The question hung in the air thick with intrigue. Johan was his big eyes and adorable suit was captivating sight, but his presence raised even more questions. Why was the powerful CEO holding a child? Who was this child? You could see the puzzlement edged on the faces of the guests, but before anyone could approach or inquire, Yoongi took his quick action. He gently turned Johan's face away from the cameras, shielding him with his arms as he whispered hurriedly, "Let's hurry inside, buddy. We don't want those flashes bothering you." With a swift but careful movement, he rushed through the entrance, navigating past the crowd while keeping Johan securely in his arms. You followed closely behind, glancing over your shoulder to see the media snapping away, their curiosity piqued. As you entered the grand hall, the atmosphere shifted from one of the outside scrutiny to the warmth of familiar faces, guests mingled, enjoying drinks and laughter. But the sight of you with Youngie and Johan had stirred up a quiet wave of speculation among the attendants. You could hear hushed conversation as you passed. Who is she? Is this the same designer who won the award? I thought he was a singer. Is that his child? Inside, the room was filled with elegant tables set up with white tablecloths, glimmering centerpieces and soft lighting that made everyone feel magical. As you stepped into the warmth of the party, you felt a wave of relief wash over you. Once you were inside, you finally let out a small breath he hadn't realized he was holding. He looked down at the Johan, who was still wide-eyed and curious. See, we made it. No more cameras, just fun. He chuckled at the little boy whose face lit up with excitement. Dada, can I see the party? You smiled watching as Youngie placed him down, allowing Johan to explore the brightly decorated space. Just stay close to me, okay? And no more running off. As Johan wandered a bit, you and Youngie exchanged glances, a shared understanding passing between you. You seemed relieved to be away from the media frenzy, and you felt a sense of gratitude for your instinct to protect Johan from the spotlight. Thanks for that. I didn't want Johan to be overwhelmed by all those cameras. Yogi nodded, his expression softening as he watched Johan interact with the surroundings. Look who is here, the designer of the hour and her handsome partner. Everyone cheered and the excitement was palpable. You couldn't help but smile as you took your place among them. The group shared jokes, laughter echoing through the venue, easing your nerves. Suddenly, a tall figure approached, Daniel Kim, the CEO of a prominent fashion brand. with his slick hair and impeccable style. He executed in confidence. Well, if is the same rising star of the fashion world, I'm Daniel Kim, and I must say your designer have captivated everyone. How about a collaboration? You felt a mix of flattery and discomfort as he leaned in closer, in interest clearly more than just professional. Johan was happily playing with Jimin nearby, but you could sense Young's tension beside you. His jaw tightened and you could see the fire in his eyes. It was unusual for him to show such emotions, especially in public, but this was different. Daniel continued to flirt, completely oblivious to the storm brewing beside you. What do you say, gorgeous? Let's make some magic together. Yumi clenched his face, struggling to maintain his composure as he listened to Daniel's words. Just keep it professional, shall we? His tone was calm, but the annoyance was evident. After an hour of Daniel persistent flirting, Yoongi had reached his limit. He suddenly grabbed your hand, pulling you outside. We need to talk. His tone was harsh as he confronted Daniel. Don't think you can just flirt with her like that. She's not interested. The confrontation drew some attention, but Yoongi's protectiveness only intensified as he guided you away.
Yoongi drag you out, holding your hands. Everyone's eyes are on you two in the whole party. What just happened? Jin glanced at Meow, who looked anxious. Daniel approached Meow, his expression serious. What's going on? Is everything alright? Myung up, knowing the stakes of the business deal. She's actually Yoongi's wife. She blurted out, glancing at the others for support. He was just protective. The group exchanged nervous look, but to their relief, Daniel nodded understanding. Oh, I see. My apologize if I overstepped. I didn't knew he's married. Oh, he keeps it private to save his family from spotlight. Oh, I can understand. Once he left Mio's side, that was close. If he knew the truth, it could be jeopardize everything for our companies. What do we tell Yoongi? Jin shrugged, trying to lighten the mood. We will figure it out. Just tell him it was all a misunderstanding. But deep down, everyone felt the weight of the lie they had just told. The group stood in a huddle, anxiously discussing the situation as they awaited Yoongi's return. Jimin was holding Johan, who was blissfully unaware of the tension around him. Okay, we need to come up with a plan before Yoongi gets back. This is a mess. I can't believe I said that. What if he finds out the truth? He will be so mad. Calm down, meow. It was a quick thinking moment. Yoongi is protective. He will understand, right? I don't think this is going to end well. Yoongi doesn't like being a lied to. We have to be careful. Let's just be honest with him when he comes back. He will appreciate that more than a cover up. Agreed, the longer we wait, the worse it gets. Plus, we can explain why Mio said that. But if Daniel starts asking questions about it, he's a smooth talker. If he brings it up, we just have to stick to the story. Mio can say it was an act of jealousy because he was flirting. But if Yoongi gets jealous again, I don't want to be in the middle of that. That's the risk we take. Just let Yoongi cool off for a moment. He will be back and we will sort it out then. Jimin looked down at Johan, who was now playing with his small hands. At least we have Johan to lighten the mood. Look at him, he's so innocent. Taeyong smiled at Johan. He has no idea about the drama around him. Lucky kid. Let's focus on making sure he has a good time even if things are tense. He shouldn't feel the pressure of this. Right, let's get some snack for him. That will keep everyone happy for a bit. I will go get something. We want what? Yoongi drove the car at high speed, his grip on the steering wheel tightening with every passing moment. The tension in the air was suffocating, and you felt a note of anxiety forming in your stomach. Without warning, he slammed on the brakes and pulled over to a dark spot on the bridge. The city lights twinkling in the distance. He exploded out of the car, kicking the tire in frustration. You flinched at the force of his anger. Gathering your courage, you stepped out, watching as he faced near the railing, his hands clenching into fists. Yoongi, what's going on? Why are you so angry? He turned to you, his expression a storm of fury. You really think it's okay to flirt with someone like that, Seo? Do you have any idea how ridiculous you look? Your heart raced, confusion flooding your mind. I wasn't flirting, I was just being polite. It wasn't anything serious. He stepped closer, his voice rising even more. Not serious. It looked like you were ready to throw yourself at him. How can you not see that? It makes me furious. You took a step back, his anger wrapping around you like a thick fog. Yoongi, I didn't mean it. I didn't want to make it a big deal. Why are you so angry because of it? He ran a hand through his hair, his frustration spilling over. A big deal. How can this not be a big deal? You're becoming famous, everything wants a piece of you. And I can't just stand by and watch you throw yourself at them. You step closer, trying to reach him. I can't control how people act around me. What do you want me to do? His eyes flared with intensity, each word punctuated by his rising anger. I want you to realize that you're mine. I can't lose you to someone like him. I'm not going to let you be taken away. Before you could respond, his rage consumed him, and in one swift motion, he closed the distance between you. He cupped your face in his hands, kissing you fiercely, pouring all his frustration and longing into that moment. When he pulled back, his breath was heavy and his gaze was wild. I love you, and I don't care who knows it. This isn't just a game for me. You matter to me, and I'm not going to let you get close to anyone else. The weight of his word hung in the air, leaving you breathless, your heart pounding from both the kiss and his explosive declaration.